Ethan had been working in corporate law for over a decade, specializing in mergers and acquisitions. He knew every loophole, every clause, every hidden term that most executives overlooked. But no one knew his specialty quite like he did: contract kill switches. They were rare, complex clauses Ethan had helped draft for high-profile CEOs. Clauses that could terminate agreements immediately under specific conditions. It was a secret he had never discussed with anyone outside the boardroom. Until now. Greg Simmons, the new CEO of Titan Tech, had stormed into the office that morning. "Clean house," he barked. "Get rid of every dinosaur in this company who isn't moving us forward." Ethan, known for his quiet efficiency, took note. He had been labeled a dinosaur in some internal notes for refusing shortcuts in legal compliance. Greg was walking through the HR list when he paused at Ethan's file. "Ethan Clark." Greg muttered, frowning. "Yeah, you're out. Effective immediately." The HR assistant hesitated. "Sir, should we review his contracts? Some of these are complex." Greg waved her off. "No time. Fire him. We don't need legacy employees holding us back." Ethan watched silently, already calculating. He had anticipated this moment long before it arrived. He stepped forward calmly. "Greg, may I remind you of something?" Greg scoffed. "Oh, you think talking will save you? You're done, Clark." Ethan smiled faintly. "You might want to check the contracts you signed when you became CEO. All 74 of them." Greg paused. "What are you talking about?" Ethan tapped the files on his desk. "Each contract has a clause, an automatic kill switch tied to specific names in the company. One of them is my name." Greg's brow furrowed. "That's impossible. Those are just legal formalities. They can't." Ethan held up a hand. "Oh, they can. And they do. As of this morning, by trying to terminate me without proper review, you've triggered the clause in every CEO agreement I helped draft. That means your termination power is null, and any unauthorized actions are now void." The room went silent. HR staff exchanged nervous glances. Greg's confident smirk faltered. "You can't be serious." Ethan leaned back, his expression calm. "Check with the corporate compliance department. I suggest you start reading, carefully." By the end of the day, Greg's phone was ringing non-stop. Board members demanded explanations. Legal teams combed through contracts in shock. Ethan didn't panic. He watched the chaos unfold with quiet satisfaction. Later, in the CEO's office, Greg finally called him. "Clark, what did you do?" Ethan shrugged. "I did what I was hired to do, protect the company and its agreements. You just walked into the one clause that couldn't be ignored." Greg's face paled. "I could have lost everything." Ethan nodded. "You almost did. But we both know the company comes first. I suggest you tread carefully from here on out." Within a week, Greg's strategy shifted. He no longer dismissed experienced employees. He consulted Ethan on every major decision, realizing that his knowledge was invaluable. Ethan returned to work as usual, quietly ensuring the company's contracts were airtight. HR staff whispered to each other, amazed that a single person could wield such influence. Ethan didn't care about the whispers. He cared about the work, the integrity, and the systems he had built. The lesson was clear: underestimate a dinosaur at your peril. Greg never again tried to fire him, or anyone else, without first consulting Ethan. And though the office returned to normal, Ethan's presence now carried a new weight: respect, caution, and a hint of fear. By the time the month ended, Ethan smiled quietly at his desk. Some battles aren't fought with fists or words. They're fought with knowledge, precision, and foresight. And in this case, the kill switch was all he needed.